Year 1966. Almost after 2 decades of independence. It was the time Teen India as a country was still in the midst of figuring out how to self-manage. Most of the people remember the year 1966 as it was the year when Indira Gandhi rose to power as Prime Minister of India, first and only woman Prime Minister of India. But very few people remember the year 1966 for another special reason. It was the same year when Chadalavada Umesh Chandra was born. And I repeat, the latter is indeed a special reason to remember the year 1966. Born in a small village, Peddapudi, Guntur district, to Chadalavada Venugopal Rao and Nayanatara. He did his schooling from Hyderabad Public School, graduated BA Economics from Nizam College in 1987 and did his post-graduation MA Economics from Usmania University in 1989. He was very good at academics and was a gold medalist in both graduation and post-graduation. Apart from academics, Umesh Chandra used to very actively participate in sports and other cultural activities as well. During college days, he involved numerous social movements and quickly realized his passion to serve the country. Eventually, his patriotism and burning desire got him through UPSC. Umesh Chandra began his IPS training in the Warangal district, a district notorious for Naxal violence. Within no time, his honesty, integrity and fairness was recognized by one and all, gaining him reputation as an excellent officer. He took on the difficult task of flushing out Naxalites immediately. He planned and actively participated in all operations and led his teams with daring and panache. Inspired by his leadership, his team members immersed themselves wholeheartedly in the task he set out for them. After completing training, he was posted in the same district as ASP Rural. He continued his onslaught on the Naxalites and was very successful in apprehending many of them. His seniors were impressed with his work ethic, professionalism and care towards the people of the district. He was very affectionate to the common man. He started a highly successful public awareness campaign entitled Jana Jagriti. Umesh Chandra, from the day one of his service, led by example. Within a short period of time in Warangal district, his sincerity and unyielding nature attracted kudos from higher-ups and in recognition, he had been promoted and posted to Kadapa district. He was next given the task of cleaning up Pulivendala, Kadapa district, of all rowdies and goons. He was very stern with the antisocial elements and rid the subdivision of all troublesome characters. He also destroyed several gambling centers. Elections were no more the violent episodes of factional fighting, poll booth grabbing, murder and mayhem. This earned him the praise of the common man. Many poems and songs were written in the praise during his short stay of 3 months. He was publicly honored for his efforts in bringing peace to the area. Umesh Chandra was the first to reach the remote areas with essential commodities and healthcare teams when floods ravaged the Kadapa district. The police force contributed a portion of their pay towards the relief fund. Leaders of all parties from all sections of the community praised Umesh Chandra's work and attitude. During his stint in Kadapa, Umesh Chandra liberated the common man from the clutches of factionalism and feudalism. Umesh Chandra had brought factionism to stand still and had the courage to never admit to the influential and stick to what is right. His attitude towards work has earned him a special title, Kadapa Tiger. His transfer to Karimnagar was opposed by every peace-loving person in the district. The common man, civic leaders, the police force, all expressed great disappointment in the government's action. The entire district of Kadapa gave their favorite son the farewell of a lifetime. Suffice to say, the event was like ever before and never again. The scenes from the farewell are pretty indescribable. Such a farewell from the people for a police officer never happened in the history of police department of the country.
Yes. I also request Mrs. Umesh Chandra, please come to dais. I will speak up by now. The program is already too late, and I request the speakers please limited their speech to about 5 minutes is the maximum time.
Karimnagar was Umesh Chandra's next assignment. This district had always been the worst affected by Naxalites and their criminal activities of all districts in Andhra Pradesh. Umesh Chandra continued his war on the Naxalites. His colleagues opined that Umesh Chandra achieved in his short stay of 10 months what could not be achieved in more than decades. After that, he was promoted as AIG Sports and Welfare and transferred to Hyderabad. The additional charge of computers was entrusted to Umesh Chandra soon after taking charge as AIG Sports and Welfare. Within a span of 3 short months, Umesh Chandra set up a fully functional modern computer center. He guided the development and deployment of election management software in this short period. Though Umesh Chandra was in service for a short period, 9 years, but has achieved quite a lot of things. Things like Jana Jagriti, suppressing Naxal and factionist activities, development of election management software and social service activities organized by him during his service are some of his remarkable achievements, which earned him lots of praise from the people. On September 4, 1989, Umesh Chandra lost his life when the Naxals attacked him with weapons on his way back home at Sanjeev Reddy Nagar crossroads in Hyderabad. It was the day when many of his followers immersed in deep grief, and it took quite a long time for them to get used to the fact that their favorite police officer is no more. Umesh Chandra survived not only by his wife, father, mother and kids, but also by his selfless service. He may not be here today with us, but his service and legacy will be remembered and honored forever. While we all appreciate what he has given to his country, his dad's word, "Heroes never die," tell us what can we do to make his soul happy. Though he was around for a short span of time, but it was a very quality time and a life which was, is and will always be remembered and looked up as an example. Some of his unique principles that made him so special and different from others are bravery, morals, responsibility towards society, and willingness to help. His batchmates always feel lucky to having worked with him and very proudly say that they worked during the era of Umesh Chandra, which is believed to be the best period in the history of Indian Police Department. And his period of service is always shared with the new trainees as an example. The perfect hero, I would imagine, is someone who can defend others not only by fighting, but standing up for what is right. Umesh Chandra I.P.S. is a perfect hero. We are pleased to share about Chadalavada Umesh Chandra I.P.S. on his birthday. A man known for his compassion for people, created tremors in the Naxals' back, gained respect for his principles, and dedication for his duty. This documentary is tribute to him and his family for all that he has done for his people and country.